to 15 minutes of my self-control, or lack of self-control, I should say. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Caitlin from Leave Me Alone Plants. And today, this video was a suggestion. Well, okay, it's kind of like a modified suggestion. A while back, I had asked you guys suggestions of videos that you would like to see, and Angel had recommended doing a challenge where I go to plant shops and only spend $20 on plants to see what I can get. Now originally today my plan was to compare what you can get for $20 at big box stores versus what you can get at local nurseries. So we went to our big box stores and I overspent by a little bit, and then we went to my local nursery and I overspent by a lot. So the video concept kind of went out the window. So what I decided to do instead was break this into two different videos. So today we're gonna go over what you can get at Lowe's versus Home Depot for $30. And then I'm going to release a second video probably this week, which is just going to be a normal houseplant haul from my local nurseries here in Arizona. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I got some really exciting plants today. Can't wait to show you guys. So with that said, stay tuned and let's get into it. So I started out my journey this morning at Home Depot, and that is where we got our first set of plants from. So I'll take you on a little tour when we were at the store first. Oh, hey you guys. So we are outside my favorite Home Depot. If you are here, if you live in the Valley, is the one on Shea Boulevard. I promise you that is the best Home Depot out of all the ones that I've ever been to. So we are gonna go in here, we're gonna check out what they have, and hopefully we can find some cool things for $20. I know in their indoor section, they usually have like small little 4-inch pots that are pretty cheap. So hopefully we can find some cool things in here. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll take you guys on a little tour of the Shea Boulevard location. So look what we have here. So you guys have been saying that you have been finding these out at your local Lowe's. So we have a whole row of them here. Every time I see kale out at plant stores, I'm always so enticed to buy one because they're so pretty. This specific plant has literally been here for like 6 months, and I always think about buying it. I don't think today's the day, but maybe later. And we're back. Okay, so now to show you guys what we got today for $30. So you guys probably saw me looking at these in the video. That is our little ornamental kale. I just think that these guys are so beautiful, and I wasn't gonna get one until I picked it up, and they were only $1.69. So I just had to get one. I thought they're so cool, and like for $2 or less than $2, I figured we can't go wrong, and it actually brought us almost perfectly into our budget. We went 98 cents over. Yeah, was really excited about this guy. Just thought he was so cool. And yeah, my only concern with him is that he is soaking wet right now. I don't typically care for kale, so I'm not really sure like how wet they're supposed to be. I do see this bottom leaf is a little yellow. Overall, he looks okay, so it should be fine. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on how this guy goes. Let me know if any of these plants, if you guys are like dying to see a care video on. You guys know I love making care videos, so yeah. The next plant we got is a super tiny one, and to be honest, I normally never would buy something from this section, but I don't know what it was. This little tiny plant just called my name. It was sitting all by itself, and it is, oh my god, I almost lost them. It is this little cactus. Now, typically I would say these guys are overpriced, and again, I don't normally buy them. This guy was $4.35. Now, I'm gonna try and bring him a little closer, but I will probably have to, I don't know, it looks like it might focus. I might put a picture of him as well there too, but as you can see, he's just this little cactus. It doesn't say what kind he is. I believe it's a type of an Opuntia, not really sure. They glue these little fake flowers on them, which in my opinion is kind of dumb. I don't know why they insist on doing that, but I just thought that he was so colorful and beautiful and like perfectly shaped and tiny, so that is why I ended up getting him. And yeah, again, I normally never buy something from like that row of succulents that are all in these like 2-inch pots and typically like $5, but I don't know, I just had a breakdown, and again, he fit into our budget, so we ended up getting him. This next plant really caught my eye. I actually haven't seen one of these in a while. They had them maybe sometime last year, and I thought they were really cool back then. Typically this variety of plant I stay away from, but since we were there and since I was looking to get some stuff, I figured we'd pick one up, and that is this aluminum Pepperoni. As you guys can see, he has this beautiful variegation on them. It almost looks like the zipper plant, I believe it's called, but it's a little different. And yeah, overall he looked really healthy. The leaves just feel really plump, and again, it is pretty heavily watered. So after this video, probably all these plants I'm gonna have to get out of their pots and address the soil situation because they are probably drowning right now. But yeah, overall he does seem pretty good. Oh, did I say that this is a Pepperomia? It's not a Pepperomia, it's a Pilea. By the way, I know somebody's gonna comment on this video and be like, Caitlin, your Pilea is dying. I just have been like putting off watering all my plants. What else is new? So he should be perking up shortly, don't worry, he's fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed that I didn't kill one again. But yeah, this guy is a Pilea, so I don't know, maybe we could display them next to each other. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put any of these plants. My house is quite literally like at the capacity of like the amount of plants I can have before it looks ridiculous. So, oh, yikes, don't know what we're gonna do. But yeah, we gotta find a place for this guy. By the way, he was $5.98, so yeah. The next plant that we got is one that I actually have had before and I have killed before, but it's been a while, so I figured I would give it another shot because I do always really love these plants when I see them in the store, and I quite literally have the perfect growing conditions for this plant. I just am kind of lazy and miss waterings on them. The theme of this video is officially Caitlin doesn't water her plants, I guess. But with that all said, the next plant that we got is this Petrocroton. Now I am obsessed with the colors on these crotons, and if you have one of these and it's not as colorful as this one is, it probably just needs more sun. If you don't give them enough sun, they basically just revert to be like a green plant, and the more sun that you give to them, the more vibrant they're gonna be. So again, here in Arizona, of course, we have beautiful sun to give these guys and they really enjoy it. But you definitely have to stay on top of the water for them. They are so dramatic. If you miss their watering, they completely droop and flop over. Unsurprisingly, that is how I killed mine in the past, from underwatering. But luckily, like all the other plants we got today, this guy's soil is soaking wet, so we're off to a good start here. And yeah, I guess I'll just keep you updated on how this guy goes. Hopefully I don't kill one of these again. And this guy was also $5.98. Okay, and for our final plant that we got today at Home Depot, this was the most expensive plant that we got, and it was basically the reason that we were over budget with just these existing plants for the original $20 challenge. And that plant is a Philodendron Minima. Now I believe that this plant also goes by the name something like Tetrasperma, so like Ripacella Tetrasperma. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time I always thought these plants were kind of boring. Over the summer, all the local nurseries here had like gigantic ones climbing up these trellises, and I actually fell in love with them. I thought they were so beautiful, so decided to pick one up today when I was there. Now this guy does have like a little bit of browning on him. Again, the pot is soaking wet. There's literally water like dripping down my hand right now. But with that said, I do think that these guys like to be a little on the moisture side. I'm not sure. Again, this is my first time owning this plant, so we're kind of gonna figure it out as we go here. I do think I'm gonna put him in a different pot and probably get some kind of either moss pole or just something for him to start climbing up of, because I do believe that these are plants that like to climb. So yeah, again, super exciting. And as for price, this guy was $12.98. So with all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our plants, that bring our total to $30.98. So honestly, I feel like that's a pretty good deal for what we got. At least for now, all the plants here are super healthy looking, especially for box store plants. I know sometimes they can be hit or miss. I will say the plant section today was a little on the picked over side, but overall I think we got a good selection. Okay, and now moving on to what we got from Lowe's. So again, I will put a little snippet of our journey at Lowe's here. So if you don't want to watch it, you can fast forward, but here was our journey from this morning. Okay, so we left Home Depot, we got our purchases. I tried to film stuff in there, and they were like blasting music from the 90s the entire time, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use most of it, because you know, copyright claims, so we'll see. Hopefully inside Lowe's, which is where we are at now, they don't have blaring loud music in there, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Not something I usually pay attention to, but yeah. So let's go see if we can't get some good stuff here too for $20. Just gotta check the dead plant section. Well, like the discount plant section, but today it's kind of the dead plant section. We don't have anything good over here. Don't normally love bromeliads, but I actually do love the way that this is displayed. I'm not gonna get it, but oh yeah, definitely not. It's $50, but this is a really pretty way to display bromeliads. We've got our entire row of golden pothos up there as normal. The snake plant section, some ZZ plants over there, some random stuff, nothing too crazy yet. So what do you know? Even in the store, the peace lilies are falling over and dying. It is cyclamen season, y'all. Look at these beautiful cyclamens they have out here. We've got more of this ornamental kale here, but they have the purple ones here. These ones are bigger. They're in a 6-inch and they're $5.98, which still isn't bad, but I think we are going to hold off on these. Look at how cool these flower stalks are coming out of these, I don't know how to say that, echeveria, I think they're called. These literally look like something out of Dr. Seuss. They are $34.98, so we are going to hold off on these, but super, super cool. We have these enormous pots here of the Philodendron Minima. There's no price on them, so you know, typical annoying retail customer thing. I guess they're free. Just kidding. I don't have anywhere to put these, but oh my god, these are beautiful. And of course, we have to check the outdoor dead plant section. Let's see, they have some poinsettias over here. What is this about? Poor little kale over there, some other things. I do like those little sugar skull pots. Yeah, these poinsettias are looking a little on the sad side, but hey, we did talk about you can keep them all year round, so don't think we're gonna get anything from over here, but we did get some other good finds, so I'm not mad about it. And we're back again. Okay, so personally, I am like really excited with what we got today. I think we got some amazing plants from here. Not to say that our Home Depot plants weren't amazing, but like I'm way more excited about these ones than our Home Depot ones. So starting out and staying somewhat in theme with our last plant, we got this croton. Now, I am not familiar with this type of croton. I have never seen one before. I don't know what it's called, but I think it is so gorgeous. I hope it's showing up on camera, but it's this beautiful shades of like green and burgundy, and it's just like dark and mystic, and oh my god, as soon as I saw it, I had to have this plant. So if you know what type of croton specifically this plant is, let me know down below. Again, Jesus take the wheel with this plant. Hopefully I don't kill both of these crotons that we got today, but this one I am so excited about. Almost like this funny contrast, because we have like this sunny happy plant over here, then we have like this dark disturbed plant over here. So I don't know, maybe I'll display them next to each other. Obviously, I'm assuming they probably want similar care, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But anyway, this is our first Lowe's plant. He was $4.99. This next plant that we got from Lowe's was actually in the outdoor section. I've never seen something like this before, and I literally saw it from across the store and ran over there to get one. I'm not gonna lie, originally from afar, I thought that it was going to be a coleus, but it is indeed not a coleus. It is a Huertura. I don't know how to say this plant's name, but here it is. Isn't it so beautiful? It's like this gorgeous flush pink color, and I don't think it's gonna pick up on camera, but it almost has this like creamish inside. It's so beautiful. It's so just delicate looking, and the fact that it's outside tells me that it probably isn't too delicate. That's a really great thing. If you go into the outdoor plant section, the plants out there tend to be a lot hardier, in my opinion at least, than the plants that they sell in the indoor section. But yeah, I can't get over how beautiful this plant is. I just am so in love. Again, don't really know anything to do with the care on these. The only care advice that the label gives is sun or part shade, which is pretty ambiguous. So we will have to look into these, but yeah, was really excited about this one. Okay, the next plant we got, coincidentally, happens to be one that I ordered online a couple weeks ago, and when I got it in, it was completely dead on arrival and mushy. I had paid more for that one than I paid for this one, so again, super exciting, and that is a string of dolphins. Now, if you guys know from watching my videos, I don't have the best of luck with string of pearls. They always seem to rot on me, but this guy looks pretty healthy, and I believe that the string of dolphins are a little hardier than the string of pearls. So really excited to see how it goes with this one. The dolphins are pretty small on this plant, but I can see some of the bigger ones closer to the base are very dolphin-esque. So yeah, really excited to have found this guy. He was $10.98. Oh, also I don't think I gave you guys the price on this last one. This one was $4.98. So yeah, he was actually the only one. He was actually the only string of dolphins there. So as soon as I saw him, I swiped him right up. If you've seen my video on causing a scene over plants at Lowe's, you guys taught me never to leave a plant that there's only one of it sitting on the rack to explore other options. So yeah, grabbed him right away, and he obviously came home with us. Okay. And our fourth and final plant, and the one that I coincidentally am the most excited about, again, is typically in the section of houseplants that I literally just walk past and completely ignore, which is the succulent section. And just like our string of dolphins, this was the only one there, so I am so thankful that I grabbed him and found him and brought him home. And that is this little bear paw kale and koi. He also came in a nice little white ceramic jar, which is perfect because I actually have an entire shelf of plants that are displayed in white ceramic jars just like this one. Let me bring him closer, and hopefully you guys will be able to see the texture on here. He is so fuzzy looking. Oh my god, this plant is literally adorable. So soft and fuzzy, and I am just obsessed with this plant. Luckily they did not excessively water this guy, so he should be happy and we should be able to keep him in this pot, which is fantastic. I've had other kale and koi in the past, and they do tend to be really easy to take care of. So overall, this guy was such a win for me. And again, this might be a little expensive for like the plant itself. It was $10.99, but again, it came in this nice little pot that is perfectly fitted for this guy, so I'm not mad at it. I personally thought it was a great price. When I picked it up, I thought it was gonna be like $20, so yeah, overall, I was really happy about this one. Okay, well, that concludes all the plants that we got today on our $30 houseplant shopping challenge. Let me know down below, which place do you think we got a better deal at? Do you like the plants better from Home Depot or the plants better from Lowe's? And do you have a favorite plant from today's haul? Additionally, if you are a plant YouTuber or if you just collect plants in general, you should totally do this challenge. I think it was super fun, even though I technically broke the $20 limit and made it a $30 limit. But either way, I still had a great time. If you like this video today, of course, give it a like. And if you are new to this channel, hey, how are ya? Hit that subscribe button before you leave here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end, and I hope to see you in the next video.